And Andrew, on another matter, you have some exclusive details for us around some problems for the Liberal Party as they prepare for the looming federal election. What's happening?
The New South Wales Liberals getting in the way of a federal coalition victory yet again, it seems, Ash, in terms of a delay on pre-selections. You might recall this happened in the last election. They were pre-selecting members just days out from a poll. Well, this time the problem is Robertson. It is a key seat. If Peter Dutton is getting near the lodge this election, even if he's getting Labor into minority government, arguably, he needs this seat. It's only 2.3%. Gordon Reid, the Labor member's been door-knocking for 3 years pretty solidly. They still haven't got a candidate. Have a look at these key seats that we're about to show you on in terms of how the news poll sits now and what they could win. You've got Robertson there. You've got Gilmore. They've got Andrew Constance running there. If we go to the next page, you've got Robertson and Patterson. Now, Patterson, they only just pre-selected on the weekend. And after a redistribution, by the way, that's down to 2.6. Robertson remains the same margin. Still no pre-selection. Still no pre-selection date. They still haven't cleared the candidates through their vetting process. Now, as I understand it, Lucy Wicks, she's a person who lost this seat last time. She wasn't that popular in the seat, but she's the front runner and she's running again, going through the vetting process. Bernadette Enright is a banking executive who is taking her on. And so is Michael Fenley, who's a perennial candidate. But that's really the race. Bernadette Enright, Lucy Wicks, no date set, just 5 to 7 months from election. And they haven't pre-selected anyone for MacKellar either, held by Teal Sophie Scamps by less than 1%. So Peter Dutton, he introduced this takeover of the party, if you like, in a hope of clearing the decks for the federal election. Doesn't appear to be working. And if you want an example of perhaps why Lucy Wicks isn't a great idea for this pre-selection, well, I door-knocked the seat with Gordon Reid in the last campaign. I'm pretty determined to get out there to get a flavour of things in the next campaign, I've got to say. And this was the reaction to Scott Morrison and Lucy Wicks.
The only time I've ever seen Lucy is when there's an election coming on.
What do you think of Lucy Wicks versus Gordon Reid for this seat?
Gordon Reid, every day. Every day and twice on a Sunday.
And why is that?
Look, I've not seen hide nor hair of our Member of Parliament, Lucy Wicks, since the last election campaign, really. You know, she makes tons of promises. She's even making promises again in the run-up for this election that she made in the run-up for the last election, and they've just not delivered on in between.
So once again, Ash, in New South Wales, the biggest seat in terms of population with the most number of seats in the Parliament, they don't look match ready, the Libs, and it's a real problem for Peter Dutton going forward.
Certainly sounds like it. Andrew Clennell, appreciate the update. Thank you.